Hello there, Omar. Okay, well done for taking action writing the essay. That's fantastic. You'd be surprised how many students want to improve but don't take any action. So good. Good work to you. Let's go. The batch has show or illustrate pet ownership in 6 different countries from 1990 to 1998. The year 1994 shows the highest ownership rate globally, with more than 900,000 pet owners, while good comparison. The lowest rate is in 1992, which shows less than 800,000. Good. Fantastic. Grammatically perfect. Not a single mistake, use of superlatives and comparisons, so really good, strong start and a good summary to start off with. So yeah, well done there. When it comes to total number of pet owners, Scotland comes in first place over 9 years, while Ireland by far has the fewest people buying pets. Good. Other countries in order from lowest number of pet owners to highest are England, Canada, America and Wales. Very good. Very good list there. Excellent. Well, pet ownership rates remain almost constant in Scotland. They show an overall steady decline in Ireland. The Welsh bought more than 100,000 pets yearly, 1990 being the exception. Good. So, excellent observation here. That's really good. To improve this, I would put another sentence at the end saying, overall, it is clear each country varies in the number of pet owners. Scotland has the highest number, while Ireland has the least, or the smallest number. But the other thing that was more important in my mind was, okay, so we've used highest and lowest, and then we use it again, okay? We don't really need to use the superlatives so many times. A tip here would be to use some other structures to help the examiner give you the points. For example, we could say, we could say England, in 1997, England has 3 times the amount of pet owners than Ireland. Okay? These kind of structures, more than double, 3 times the amount, less than half. Okay, just more structures that help you score the points. Let's have a look. No one can deny the massive succession of developments in international marketing over the last few years. Okay, well, some people believe it is an invasion of countries' ecosystems. Ecosystems, do we really want to be talking about the environment and things like that? Because that's what ecosystem means. Others argue that it has become an indispensable form of spreading culture and language around the world. In this essay, we never use contractions in a formal academic essay. Be careful. Discuss both views and give my opinion in support of the latter notion. Also, these kind of sentences are empty. We could put this into an essay about global warming, about gender equality, about employment in, Scotland. The examiner knows that, and you won't get points. So you need to make your sentences uniquely specific to the essay, which is a natural thing to do. So it's probably better just to keep an eye out for empty sentences and then adapt them. Okay? In this essay, or even better, this essay will discuss both views using examples from multinational conglomerates and cinema to demonstrate points and prove arguments. Okay, now it's adapted and unique for the essay. The disadvantages of international marketing are evident in its effect on local markets and cultures of the countries in question. For instance, regional farms and countries cannot compete with multinational conglomerates that span entire continents and provide goods at a relatively lower price for same or better quality. Good. Furthermore, international marketing can lead to a destruction of cultural heritage and traditions in the eyes of many people. So here what we can see, Omar, is that you've jumped, okay? First, we're talking about farms, okay? And local industries and farms cannot compete. Then we're talking about another disadvantage. It's much better if we go from general to specific, okay? State your argument, and now Okay, we just start with regional farms and industries, often hedging, cannot compete with multinational conglomerates that span entire. Okay, for instance, a local farm. Let's see. For instance, I don't know, Sunny Delight shops in Scotland were almost eradicated with the arrival of the multinational Walmart. Okay, or just something like that. It's quite easy to give examples, and there's a module about it, and it's quite quick to learn as well, as is paragraph structure. It's really simple to learn. You'd probably be laughing actually, and we go into that in just 10 minutes because that's all it takes in the online course, which I think would be definitely beneficial for you. Also, at 6.5 you qualify for the jump to a 7, or it's free. All right, so for you, in my opinion, it's a no-brainer. Anyway, however, I would argue that international marketing has become a necessity for each and every country. This is because it provides different people with a window to different ideas, cultures and forms of education. For example, language usage has evolved significantly to the better over the last decade, with many people speaking more than one language fluently. Okay, you haven't really linked this to international marketing. It's very vague, and also we don't really have any stats or solid real-world example there, you know? For example, you could say something like, for example, since Coca-Cola started advertising in English in Sri Lanka, literacy rates have improved by over 30% annually. Whereas in neighbouring Punjab, or whereas in neighbouring India, the rates are considerably lower. Incidentally, Coca-Cola has never advertised in this country, or whatever. Okay, that was just one very quick example, but these are the types of examples you need to be given, specific, solid, real-world ones. It is also a good way to explore different forms of art in the fields of cinema, poetry, and literature. Okay, so I'm guessing that your it here is international marketing. Okay, it's not very clear, and that would be something that contributes to reader strain, or examiner reader strain in the IELTS case. Okay, so just be careful of incidences like that. In conclusion, it is clear that international marketing is here to stay and revolutionizes and will revolutionize the world. While some people believe, I'm sure we've used that structure before already. Okay, yeah, we did. All right, so it's repetition. You've used it once, you get the points, but if you carry on using it, the examiner won't give you additional points. Whereas if you'd have used a different structure, it's a new opportunity for the examiner to give you the points, okay? Well, some people believe it isn't. What else could we use instead of people? Experts, economists, psychologists, sociologists. Can you see? What I'm trying to do is improve your vocabulary to help you get points for lexical resource. And I can only see these opportunities by reviewing your essay and giving you feedback. Okay? So that's why I think more feedback is definitely necessary for you to improve. Some people believe it is intrusion into affected countries. It is my adamant belief that it should be universally accepted and applied in a correct manner. Countries have a responsibility to protect their heritage and to also open we have never mentioned protecting their heritage. Not really. Okay, we never mentioned it, so we shouldn't really introduce new arguments into the conclusion. Okay, and to also open the borders to different ideas and cultures. Okay, good. So a bit more repetition of the same vocabulary. Okay, another thing that we need to avoid. So as you can see, mainly what I'm doing with your essay is improving it because you've got the language skills, which is a fantastic foundation. That's why I'm pretty confident I could get you to a 7, perhaps even to a 7.5. Okay, Omar? I'm not going to say anything else. I think it's quite... Oh, yeah, if you do start in the next 24 hours, I'll give you 10 essay corrections. 10 instead of 8. Okay? So have a look at the links. I think you're a perfect candidate for this type of course. Yeah, hopefully we'll be working together soon. Take care.